This is surface area of pyramids. A pyramid is a three-dimensional shape with only one base. The rest of the faces, excluding the base, are always triangles in a pyramid. So you have your base surrounded by a bunch of triangles that will fold up to create your pyramid. A regular pyramid has a base that is a regular polygon. And regular polygon means that all the sides and all the angles of that polygon measure exactly the same. The slant height of a pyramid is the height of the triangle that makes up the lateral faces of the pyramid. So you've got this triangle, and triangles have a base and a height, but this height is slanted because all the triangles slant in so that they meet at one point here, called the apex. So the height of this triangle is called a slant height. The surface area of a pyramid is the sum of the areas of the base and all of your lateral faces, and can be found with the formula area of the base plus half the perimeter times the slant height. In this case, this L stands for the slant height. So we're going to work on finding the surface area here of a square pyramid. A square is a regular polygon. So we're drawing a net for a regular pyramid and then finding the surface area. So my base is a square, a 5 by 5 inch square. So that guy goes in the middle, and he is surrounded by 4 triangles that make up the 4 sides that slant in together to meet at the apex of this pyramid. So I can find the area of each of these sides. So the square in the middle is a 5 by 5 square, so it's going to have an area of 25. And these triangle pieces here have a base of 5 and a height of 8, and it's always base times height divided by 2 for any triangle. So all of these triangles are going to have an area of 20. So in order to find the total surface area for this pyramid, I'm adding 25 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 for an area of 105 inches squared. Now another way that I could find this area is to use my formula. The area of the base in this case was the 5 by 5 square, or 25, and I'm adding that to half the perimeter of the base. The perimeter of the base is 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, or 20, times the slant height of the entire pyramid, which is 8. So I'm going to have 25 plus half of 20 is 10, and 10 times 8 is 80. 25 plus 80 gives me my grand total of 105 inches squared. Let's find the surface area of a triangular pyramid. A triangular pyramid has a triangle base. In this case, it's going to be an equilateral and equiangular triangle because they are telling us it is a regular pyramid, which means its base is a regular polygon. All angles and all sides are the same. So my base is here in the middle. It's a 10 by 10 by 10 sided triangle, and the height of that particular triangle is 8.7 meters. Now it's surrounded by 3 triangles that would meet together, slant towards each other to meet at the apex here of that pyramid, and they all have a base of 10 and a height of 14. So I can find the area of each of these individual triangles in order to find my surface area. So this base triangle would be 10 times 8.7 divided by 2, or would have an area of 43.5 meters squared. Now, these other triangles have a base of 10 and a height of 14, so 10 times 14 divided by 2, and they'd each have areas of 70. So in order to get my total surface area, I'm doing 43.5 plus 70 and 70 and 70 for a grand total here of 253.5 meters squared. I could also use my formula. The area of the base here was 43.5 plus half of the perimeter of my base, the perimeter is 10 plus 10 plus 10, or 30, times my slant height of 14, and I have 43.5 plus half of 30 is going to give me 15. 15 times 14 is going to give me 210, and altogether this is going to give me a total of 253.5 meters squared. Here we have a roof that is shaped like a square pyramid. One bundle of shingles cover 25 square feet, and they want to know how many bundles should you buy to cover the roof. Well, it's important to know that when we're covering a roof, we only have lateral faces here. We only have the triangles that make up the roof. We're not going to cover the base because that would be like your ceiling inside of your home, so you don't want to shingle that part. So we only care about these triangles, and they have a square base. So they're all going to have a base of 18 and a slant height of 15. So I can find the area of all four of these by doing 18 times 15 divided by 2. That's the area for one of these triangles. And there's going to be 4 of them. So times 4. So I'm going to do all of that. 18 times 15 divided by 2 will give me 135. Times 4 is going to give me 540 feet squared for the area of the 4 sides here that I have to shingle. Now we said that a bundle would cover 25 square feet, which means that I have to do 540 divided by 25, which gives me an answer of 21.6. And it would be nice if I could buy 21.6 bundles, but the store is probably not going to let me buy 0.6 of a bundle. So in total here, I'm going to have to buy 22 bundles of shingles if I want to cover the entire roof here.